Ants team, what's up, y'all? Welcome in, man. Just want to go over real quickly. What the hell is going on in Seattle, bruh? So, they let go of Old Faithful, reliable, clutch hands, clutch period, whether it be a block, um, a distraction, just in general. I think it was 10 years. Tyler Lockett, absolute goon, monster. The fact that they let him go is, I mean, I get it. He wasn't, his number. He's a Hall of Famer. His numbers haven't. They've dwindled down a little bit. They haven't been what they were, man. But even this last season, it just goes to show that when a big catch needed to be made, he's there. So Tyler going gone, and then literally like an hour later, I get the notification that DK is requesting a trade. Bang! That's huge, man. DK, if he was to leave, which, side note, I don't think that's going to happen, but if he was to leave, that would be big for Seattle in a negative fashion. First of all, DK is a monster. Even though he did have a bad year, his performance was a letdown or a disappointment per se. Look at the numbers and look at what he was doing before his injury and then after his injury. I mean, I think Debo's going to come back stronger than ever next season. Things going to come right. Hopefully my man gets on a dietitian and starts to eat a little bit better. But in reality, man, honestly, Debo, I just realized I've been saying Debo, DK Metcalf. My bad, hands team. Run that back, rewind it. My bad. Shout out. Alright, now we're back to it. But, and nah, y'all, I don't know how to edit like that. So that's not happening. But, so DK. I don't see Seattle letting him go. DK is way too important to that offense. Even with the JSN breakout, which, shout out, baby, called it. You heard it here first. Hands team. I had him on like 3 of my teams last season. But JSN, baller, absolute baller season, breakout. He's going to continue to ball out, but a lot of that was simply because he was able to beat the zone and he was getting single-man coverage while DK got his own coverage. And a lot of times the best cover or a safety and corner would switch off between the two, so it's really tough to say if JSN is able to continue his dominance if there is no star caliber player next to him like DK Metcalf. Granted, again, I don't think DK goes anywhere. He's too important, too valuable, and I do think he comes back with an absolute vengeance. But then as I say that, I'm like, yo, maybe both of their superstardoms and dominance is going to be put onto a hold. Because then GENO just got traded. What the fuck? Where the fuck is GENO going? GENO got traded to the Raiders for a 3rd-round pick for this season, for this year's draft. Dog, that's huge. Huge for the Raiders. Now we're going to be going back and forth between O'Connell and GENO because on a completely different note, we'll get to this in a second, but O'Connell's the only quarterback there now besides GENO. GENO might take that starting job, to be honest, and I think that he's going to do better than O'Connell. I mean, y'all tell me, who would you rather have as your starter, whether it be Geno Smith or Aiden O'Connell? I'm going Geno Smith every time, to be honest, at least right now in this day and age. It's tough, dog. It is tough. So Seattle's wild. I don't know what's going on over there. Even more of a reason why I don't think Metcalf gets traded, but then again, if they're just unloading and rebuilding, yeah, they could let Metcalf go for the right price. But I don't know. It's very iffy. So, completely different team, but still like, yo, what the fuck? The Jags. Jags is out here just unloading everybody. I forgot who they let go on defense, but Christian KIRK, he was supposed to be released, and then an hour later, they're like, yeah, we swindled. Traded to the Texans for a 7th round in the 2026 draft. I mean, hey, take it, dog. You were going to let him go anyway, so at that point, that's a nice free pick for you. And then they actually just released Evan Engram. Damn. He's going to play again. He'll be somewhere. I don't know where exactly. I haven't looked that up just yet, but Evan Ingram's a goon. He just gets hurt, and then he's in and out, very inconsistent. When he does play, he balls. but he fucked me a lot last season, so I'm a little biased. Now, just a side note, real quick, Hans team. The other aspect of why O'Connell was the only quarterback in Las Vegas for a moment or two before Geno's arrival now. Gardner Minshew was released, man. Shout out to my dog Gardner. I fucked with him heavy. I can't even front. Gardner gone. He talks of possibilities that he'll could start for the Giants. If not, he could back up Dak. I'd rather he start for the Giants, to be honest, just because I'm a Gardner fan. Nothing with the Giants per se. Yeah, Hans team. That's about it, y'all. So hey, Seattle, we're gonna figure out what happens within this draft or possibly the next couple of weeks free agency status to see who they pick up quarterback. And then as for the Jaguars, who else are you gonna release? Alright, Hans team, we out of here. Deuces.